Hi and welcome to Narrow Path Journey. I'm Nicole, and in this video I'm going to share with you some tips on stacking wood for your wood burning stove. So stick around and we'll get right to it. So in this video I'm going to share with you some tips on stacking wood. It's pretty simple once you learn just a few things and keep them in mind, and you should be able to keep your wood pest-free and dry and ready for the winter every year. We used to have a furnace, and when the furnace quit, we were just, I don't know, we were annoyed with it, and we decided to get a wood burning stove for other reasons as well, for being more self-sufficient and not having to rely on so much gas in our house and things like that. So we chose to get a wood burning stove, and with that we either have to buy our wood and have it delivered, or we cut our wood ourselves, which we've done both. We've ordered wood in, as well as we cut our own wood. So one of the things we should remember when we're stacking wood is to have the wood side up. Bark and that layer of bark on the wood creates a natural waterproofing, so rain or snow will bead off of it a little easier than if we're stacking it the inside up. So try and stack it bark side up. Okay. Also, when we're done at the end of the season, we move our wood. So the wood that we didn't go through, we move forward and we move it to the front. So that's going to be the first wood we use for the following year. Also, another thing to remember, something that we didn't know when we first built this area for our wood, is to not have it too close to trees. When you have your wood too close to trees, sometimes the insects, like certain bark beetles, can crawl into your wood, and then they come indoors, they make little nests in here, and so to avoid the beetles and the bugs, try to have it more out in the open where there's going to be a lot of sun and not so much near the trees. So keep that in mind when you're picking a spot in your yard to put your wood pile. Another thing that we should try to remember is to not have the wood on the ground. We should have, like we've used skids, so there's some airflow underneath. Having your wood right on the ground is going to promote rot, and you don't want to bring rotten wood in your house, or even use it for campfire wood. Rotted wood just isn't good for burning, so try to have your wood off the ground. Covering your wood is good, but still allowing air. We usually will put a tarp over our wood, but there's still like enough airflow. There's gaps so that air can flow through it. So really, that's kind of all that you need to know. It needs to be out in the open, in the sun. Fresh cut wood isn't good for burning. Green wood, not so good for burning. So you want your wood off the ground. Stack your wood where it's nice and sunny, and let it sit for a few months. Sometimes, like if you can cut your wood in the winter or spring and then chop it and split it and have it sitting through the summer, it should be dry by the time it's winter time. So those are a few tips for stacking your firewood and keeping good supply of firewood, not having it rot. And if you have any more tips that perhaps I didn't cover, maybe write them in the comment. So thank you for viewing this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.